You're entering Corsi
This is
Nation.
Dr. Jerome Corsi, and today it is Friday. It's October 24th, 2025. And you can see I'm still traveling much of this week. And I want to cover a few stories. We've cut off trade relations with Canada, trade negotiations, after Canada tried to rig up a old Ronald Reagan comment to sound like he was saying that tariffs led to trade wars. So that's in the works. We're seeing the elections in various states, including in various cities like New York, whether this Mondami, this Islamic communist, is going to be elected or not. That's another story we've been watching and covering. We see more action, I believe, we're going to see more prosecutorial activity. We just found out that this Arctic Fire operation, which was Jack Smith's operation to go after Donald Trump, between the second and third, between the 2020 or after the 2024 election, between the two, 2020 and 2024. And John Solomon is revealing that Christopher Wray and Garland openly approved, and has a document, the Operation Arctic Frost to be opened. Okay, that was the basis of Jack Smith's false elector case and other Biden administration investigations into President Trump. And so Senator Grassley got this document with handwritten signatures on it. That was part of his oversight authority, but he's making great progress in exposing this deep state and all of its activities. I think we will see more prosecutions. It looks to me like Brennan is definitely on the target list, and I think Wray is as well. Clapper would be next. We've got Susan Rice. We've got a lot of people in the Obama and Biden administrations to go after. Okay, I wanted, in terms of absolute news today, it's a pretty slow day in many ways. We're finding that Letitia James has launched a portal to collect photos and data on ICE activity in New York. Well, that's not likely to get her very far. She could be arrested for interfering with ICE activity. You're not allowed to protect illegal immigrants. That itself is a crime. Okay, and so if we continue to look through, Trump got an anonymous $130 million check to pay for the troops. That's another good article. And in terms of other international news, we find that the sanctions against Russia on oil are back into effect. We're trying now to squeeze Russia to come to the negotiation table in Ukraine. And I made it perfectly clear that I think we're going to have to concede this area of the Donbass, or the war is going to continue. And the war has the potential to go to nuclear war. We covered that yesterday at length. Okay, so Xi and Trump are going to meet next week, and supposedly to address market sentiment. And that should be a very interesting meeting as well. So there's just not a lot of news. The shutdown is continuing of the government, and the Democrats don't seem to have any ambition to put the government going again. Pretty soon, people are not going to be getting paychecks, and that's when the usual problems start. The FAA may be starting to close down air travel. A lot of things are going to happen if the government employees are not on the job. Okay, I want to look at Climate Depot. We haven't looked there for a long time. And I've got, again, a very busy day today, so we're going to do an abbreviated show. Climate Depot is showing right now that the number of new coal plants has reached a 10-year high. And the global use hits record level in 2024. China has more coal-fired power generation than any nation on Earth. This always made a complete joke of the climate movement, that China always set these goals and never met them. It was burning more coal than anybody else in the world. And here we were trying to say we have to have electric vehicles. Okay, so the Hill op-ed, the climate change threatens national security. That's what that continues to be said. And I don't see any way the climate movement has done anything but been completely discredited. Chris, you want to come on for a minute? We'll have a bit of a dialogue, but I think today we're going into a weekend when everybody is taking a pause to see what's going to happen in Ukraine, Russia. That was the big news this week, and the shutdown.
It's one of those days, but something might come up today, and beware, we might see the October surprises hit over the weekend.
Could well be. Could well be. I mean, the I think we're going to see Trump doing more and more control um, of the bureaucracy, and I'd like to see more retirements in place. This is Dr. Jerome Corsi, and in the end, God always wins. God's going to win here too. And we're doing CorsiNation.com now on YouTube. Look us up on the CorsiNation.com channel. Jerome Corsi will be back on Monday. Thank you. God bless.